Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big, wild world out there, and here we stand, folks, al pie del cañón, ready for anything. I'm Rob Grams, that's Ladybot, and you're listening to...
The ProBoh Show!
How are you doing out there, friends? Oh my God, what a great day. Welcome. If you're just tuning in, it's currently 8 p.m. here, Central European Time, 3 p.m. for our friends in the States, Eastern Standard Time, and Ontario. Come on, Canada. Hi, what's up? It's 7 p.m. in the UK and 6 a.m. in Australia. Do not adjust your sets. You are listening to the ProBoh Show. For my friends on the radio, Vaughan Radio listeners, it's currently 8:30 in the morning. Have a good morning. I believe it is Wednesday. What day is it today in real life? I've had days off. I don't even know what day I'm on. It's Tuesday. So tomorrow, Wednesday. So you're listening on Wednesday morning, hump day. How are you doing? Yesterday's show, you'll notice, if you were radio listeners, yesterday's show was a repeat. If you want to listen to yesterday's show, because there was one, you didn't tune in, you have to go to any of your, whatever you use for your podcasts. If you use Spotify, the ProBoh Show's there, eVoox, Podbean, Stitcher, wherever you get your podcasts, you'll be able to listen to yesterday's show. And we've got all the good people in the chat. How are we doing? Let's see. We've got Chusky, The Bridge, Pedro's back, Gandalf. It's just all good people. Close the doors, man. Yeah, all the good people are here, Ladybot. Spend some time with us.
Yeah.
Pedro said, this is interesting. I want to read this comment. Pedro just said, Rob, I heard you lived in Fuerteventura. I was there some weeks ago swimming across the Bocaina Strait from Lanzarote to Coralejo. My dude, I lived in Coralejo.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's significant because I live in a city. Because I live in a city, I tend to contextualize things in city terms. But there are like 5 people who live in Coralejo. 5 people, 1 million goats, and tons of sand. So, wow, that's wild, man. Congratulations, dude. He also says, I'm old, I almost died. But you didn't, Pedro.
How many kilometers?
I don't know. I went on that. I went to Lanzarote on a boat, and it felt like a long time.
Wow.
So yeah, I imagine it took a hell of a long time. Pedro, yeah.
Approved.
Pedro's a bit of a Superman up in here. He's a bit of a superhuman. Big and wild. It is a big and wild world. Bridge, 16 kilometers. Jeez Louise.
Oof.
I don't think I could walk 16 kilometers. It's not like you can stop halfway and have a little rest and a coffee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My God, Pedro's a superhuman. Dude, well done, man. Ladybot is cold, says Chusky.
I'm sick.
She's feeling a little ill. Yeah. Okay, coming up in the show today, we've got 2 delectable news bits. We're going to look at an uncommon or a surprising cause for Alzheimer's disease, and we're going to look at a lottery winner in China. And then, wow, I said that like Donald Trump. China. And then in 100 Humans, we're going to look at things you forget if you don't write down. But that is in the second part of the show, guys. In the first part of the show, we have got a great unpopular opinion coming up. And quite a popular one. In fact, on all the social networks combined, only one person said false. So again, it's quite a unpopular opinion. Don't hate me, you know? But before that, you're here, I'm here. Let's look at what's going on in the world. All right. Let's start off with recycling. This is a news story that I first found in the Boston Globe. But then I later went on to find out that The Hill also wrote about this. That most plastic that you recycle, if you're one of these people, you know, who are conscious and you separate your trash, most of the plastic you sort for recycling never gets recycled. This comes from a new report by Greenpeace that found that just 5% of plastics get recycled. Can you believe that? Only 5%. It's Rob and the lovely lady. How you doing, Ravdos? Saw that article, but it's something I've heard about for years. Yeah, apparently so. I mean, the general gist, I'll let you read this for yourself if you have time on the internet. The general gist is that basically most places don't have the capacity to deal with the trash. And not all plastics, even the ones with the chasing arrows, even some of those aren't recyclable. For example, like clear plastic bottles are recyclable, but green plastic bottles aren't. Even though on many green bottles, plastic bottles, they will have the icon of the arrows chasing each other. So there you go. Bring back plastic straws, says Corporate Alligator. How are you doing, Corporate Alligator? Welcome, welcome. Yes, but I had to puke 3 times during the swim. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're a superhuman though. How can you put... Dude, if I puke 3 times, I have to take the rest of the day off. Call the boat. My god, dude. So let's take a quick deep dive into this article. In 2022, she estimates, she being a lady by the name of Jan Dell, she estimates the recycling industry has the capacity to process about 21% of the plastic used in water and soft drink bottles. 21%. 10% of milk jugs and juice bottles. 5% of grocery bags and shrink wrap. Only 5% of the grocery bags are getting recycled. Less than 2% of ice cream tubs and coffee pods, like for the Nespresso and stuff like that. And 1% of plastic cutlery. That's the white hard plastic. Plastic cutlery, coffee lids, and DVD cases. Paper straws are ruined in seconds. It is true. It is true, and the drinks taste better from plastic straws. But you don't want to kill the fish. Don't kill the fish. Stop killing the fish, Corporate Alligator. So yeah. It was news to me, and I didn't know. Unlike Ravdos, I didn't know that this has been general knowledge for years. But very recently, thanks to this report by Greenpeace, the big news outlets are now reporting on it. And as I said, the Hill does quite good job of covering this story. A big reason is the lack of capacity for various plastics, because not all plastics are the same. But the industry, the recycling industry, have come out against this, saying that 5% is an exaggeration. That in reality, much more plastic is being recycled. But then, even before this report by Greenpeace, there was another one released saying about the same thing. So you don't know who to believe. I'm tempted to believe Greenpeace and the other players in the recycling game, because imagine how much I mean, we were supposed to be phasing out plastics, and it's set to increase the production of plastics again, and they're made through fossil fuels. How many animals do we kill and eat though? A ton, if you're lucky. Talking about that, did you know it's National Vegan Day? Did you know that? Did you know it was National Vegan Day? I think it's National Vegan Day, National Vegan Month. No, World Vegan Day. Not even national, it's World Vegan Day. They've got their own day. That suggests that the other 365 are carnivore day. So I'm going to be enjoying that tomorrow. No, true story. World Vegan Day first occurred on November 1st, 1994, as a way of commemorating the 50th anniversary of the UK Vegan Society, and indeed the term vegan. So if you're a vegan, enjoy your day. Look at this. It's your day. So I'm not going to make fun of you. It's not fair to make fun of the vegans, guys. They don't have the energy to fight back. Bad joke. I know it's a bad joke. Whatever. It's a simple metric, really. If it doesn't make the companies that recycle money, they have little or no incentive to do it. True story. True story, Ravdos. Can we get a ProBoh approved for Ravdos?
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
Governments should prohibit so much plastic production, but then millionaires who live from producing plastic would get angry, so carpe diem. Yeah, I mean, the idea is that we should be reducing our plastic uses. Certainly single-use plastics should be being reduced to next to nothing. But, you know, we've just gone through Halloween, folks. I mean, just in our house, we've got stuff to throw away from Halloween. That's plastic. I mean, we won't because we'll recycle it next year. But still, do you know what I mean? They are, for all intents and purposes, single-use plastics. Corporate alligator, I ate chicken. Oof. On World Vegan Day, how do you live with yourself? Did we eat meat today?
Yeah, one Charlie.
Oh, yeah, it was that bacon. Oh, I ate bacon, eggs. Oh, man. I'm the worst vegan ever. Pedro, sorry, I ate barbecue today, but it was a vegan cow, I suppose. Yeah, dude, all my favorite meals are vegan. Cows, chickens, pigs. So, yeah, happy World Vegan. Let's not make fun of the vegans, guys. You know, let's not make fun of the vegans. It's their day today. It's their day. It'll be our day tomorrow. What else has been going on other than this about the recycling? It is World Vegan Day. Congratulations, vegans out there. Elon, a recurring character in the show, Mr. Elon Musk. He's been active on his new social media platform, Twitter. He's been active on there. One of his activities today has been arguing with the writer Stephen King.
Really?
In Spanish, Stephen King.
Stephen.
Stephen. Stephen King, the novelist, man. The guy who wrote It, Cujo, Carrie, the famous author. Do you know what they were arguing about?
No.
The blue tick. I mean, Stephen King, love him or hate him, I honestly think the guy, he rules Twitter. He is the king of his little corner of the Twitterverse. So it came out that Elon was going to charge people instead for the blue check mark, for the verification. Mm-hmm. So he wanted to charge people. It was one of the ideas he was throwing around. And the idea of charging people $20 a month to have a blue check mark. Yeah. And Stephen King released a little tweet on this microblog that Elon owns. $20 a month to keep my blue check. And then he uses a word that I can't say on the radio. Duck that. They should pay me. If that gets instituted, I'm gone like Enron. If they do that, I'm out. And saw this tweet? Mr. Elon Musk. And Elon replied, we need to pay the bills somehow. Tenemos que pagar los impuestos de alguna manera. Yeah? No? Yeah? No? No. Oh, poo.
Bills?
Facturas. Damn it, I knew that one. All right, whatever. We need to pay the bills somehow. Twitter cannot rely entirely on advertisers. How about $8? So Elon, negotiating there, being a good businessman.
Regateando.
Yeah. He says, I will explain the rationale in longer form before this is implemented. It is the only way to defeat the trolls, the bots and trolls. The bots being the fake users on Twitter, and the trolls being the people who spread negative energy on Twitter, of which there are thousands. What do you think about that, guys? Doesn't it kind of defeat the purpose of what a blue check mark is for? Isn't a blue check mark for someone who's famous, and you need to make sure if you're interacting with them that it's the real person?
But you just have to pay.
But
you don't have to be a celebrity.
Exactly. $8 a month.
Everyone with it.
Everyone's verified now. Everyone's verified now. How you doing, Nuritam? Welcome. My favorite part about this story is that people are allowed to argue again. $20 a month, outrageous, says Pedro. Yeah, I think so. Surely all cows are vegan. Yes, they are. The vast majority. I'm sure there's some cannibal cows. I don't know. I'm sure all cows are vegan, Bridge. Everyone will be verified and no one will be. Exactly. Obviously, Elon's probably going to go into a bit more detail about this, but it kind of defeats the purpose of a check mark. I remember when my friend Alberto first got his check mark, it was like, wow.
An event.
Dude, it was an event. We went out, we celebrated, congratulations, woo! And what now? Like, now it kind of means nothing, doesn't it? If you can just spend $8 a month $8 a month and get verified.
It's like having Netflix.
Yeah, and here's another thing. This is the verification is designed for you to be sure that the person is who they say they are, right? Mm-hmm. Who's to stop someone from creating a fake account of Donald Trump and paying $8 a month? Or a fake account of Liz Truss, or, I don't know, another world leader.
Nothing.
Pamela Anderson. You know what I mean? Nothing.
Unless he have something in mind.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to have to think it through because it sounds like a bit of a bad idea. Sounds like a bit of a bad idea, folks. This is the beginning of the end of Twitter. I don't know what Twitter looks like, and I tend to keep it that way, says Corporate Alligator. Everyone will be verified and no one will be. Yeah, I don't think it'll be the end of Twitter. Do you know what I think, Trusky? I think he's... okay, famous last words. Clip this, because in 2 years you're going to rub it in my face. But I think, I mean, even though he's a very strange man, he might turn it around. You never know. I mean, I love Twitter as a platform. It is, of the social media platforms, it is still my favourite. It's still my favourite. Instagram is currently the number one, being nipped at the heels by TikTok. But Twitter is still my favourite. It's still where I go. When any other social media network fails, I go to Twitter to make sure it's working. We all do. You know, so argue with the common sense of buying Twitter or not. That's a fact, folks. It really is a little bit of a meeting point for the world. You know, the town square, as Elon famously said. Another world leader, Pamela Anderson, says the bridge. But then someone will parent to Elon Musk with a blue tick. That was from Corporate Alligator. I pretend to be Elon Musk, I think he means. Chusky, people take social media too seriously. I've never trusted anything that comes from the internet. For me, it's just a hobby. Yeah, exactly. But for a lot of people, it isn't. A lot of people actually make their bread and butter on the internet. But I do agree, people do take social media way too seriously. Way too seriously. I have 2 accounts on Twitter. I have my personal account and I have my ProBoh Show account. My ProBoh Show account only exists... No, my personal account only exists to retweet my ProBoh account.
It's a bot.
It's a bot, basically. I mean, it's not because I retweet it manually.
Yeah.
But it is essentially a bot. Anyway, so that's what's been going on today. Vegan Day. Vegan Day. What else did we talk about? Stephen King and Elon Musk getting into a little bit of a bartering negotiation about the price of a blue check mark. And recycling. Who knew? Only 5% of plastics are being recycled. So there you go. That's interesting news today. So let's put that to one side for a second, guys, because today we've got an unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
Oh, how are we doing, boys and girls? All right, what's an unpopular opinion? On a daily basis, I have a little brain fart, un pedo cerebral, and I post it on the internet, on Twitter, @PROBOH, or on Instagram, @ProfessionalBohemian. That's Bohemio Professional, but in English. And people vote on it. They agree, they don't agree. I see which way the wind is blowing, and I bring that argument right here to you, my live viewers. And you are the ones who will tell me if I'm right or wrong. Today I will tell you, though. I think only one person voted against it on Instagram, and nobody on Twitter. And today's unpopular opinion was Facebook's metaverse is doomed to fail. If you're watching this live, podcast angels, my beautiful podcast listeners watching us from above, hovering above us. You can't see the picture on the screen. For those of you here live, you can. My challenge to you is, which one of these two is the digital version? Hard to tell, right? Both look kind of robotic and dead inside. Yeah. So yeah, those people who are watching live see 2 pictures. One of Mark Zuckerberg, and the other one of the Mark Zuckerberg's avatar, I guess you would call it, on his metaverse platform, the New Horizon, I can't remember. But we're going to get into this. Before I tell you my opinion, let's go through some facts and figures. Meta has invested more than $36 billion into the metaverse since 2019. $36 billion. The effort has since resulted in 30 billion operating loss over that same span. So of the 36 billion they've invested, they've lost all but 6 billion. Yeah. Oh, Ladybot is on fire. She's on fire. Okay. Also, another interesting factoid that doesn't have anything to do with this. Mark Zuckerberg is the number one biggest losing billionaire this week. He's dropped out of America's top 10 richest businessmen.
Wow.
This weekend, his net worth before the close of 2021 was $125 billion. Now he's a net worth of $37 billion. Poor guy. He should maybe set up a GoFundMe. Hi, I'm Mark, and I'm developing a metaverse.
Poor guy. Come on.
How's he going to survive with just $37 billion? Poor guy. Anyway, all right, let's see. There have been several reports that have come out about the metaverse, revealing some kind of weird information, leaked documents. Let's go through all those right now. The Wall Street Journal recently sent reporters to the metaverse, which is called Horizon Worlds, and it was almost empty, or mostly empty. On a recent night, a female Wall Street Journal reporter visited one of Horizon's most popular virtual worlds. It had about 20 users in it. Ouch. 20. What does Mark see the metaverse being for? He sees it, basically, the metaverse for meetings, work meetings. Isn't that why we all want to put on a VR headset? Work meetings, for shopping, and for socializing.
Second Life.
Ouch. Yeah, and you know the headset costs over $1,000.
Oh.
Yeah. Over $1,000 to buy one of those headsets. Oh my God. Okay, and well, let's continue. Facebook had a goal of obtaining 500,000 active metaverse users by the end of the year. But, a few months later, that seemed a little bit ambitious, and they dropped it to 280,000 active users. We're 2 months away from the end of the year, folks, and they haven't even cracked 200,000 active users. Other leaked documents reveal that Meta employees have been effectively forced to use the platform. Forzado. Oh, poo. God damn it. No nivelathos for me today. Not a one. So they've been forced. And guess what? I don't think Meta have provided them with the headsets. They've made them buy their own. Oh my God. The nerve of the Zuck. All right, so where's my problem with this? Obviously, it's built poorly. It's built poorly. Do you know what metaverses do have active users? Ladies and gentlemen, there's one that's been around for probably over 15 years. Minecraft has between 500,000 and 800,000 active users. Concurrent people playing. Right now, there are between 500,000 and 800,000 people playing Minecraft. There are nearly 3 million people right now playing Fortnite. And I know you know about Fortnite, or you think you know it. It's just going around shooting each other. But there are other things you can do in Fortnite now. Now they do movie nights and things. They're starting to expand their horizons away from just video gaming. And whereas Mark Zuckerberg's idea of, we've got a new idea for the metaverse, is he suggested that in 2023 their avatars would get legs. Legs. Yeah, because the avatars were just floating bodies from the waist up.
Okay. Wow.
It's also, metaverse has been jided for having really bad graphics, really stupid graphics. But why? Because I'm running out of time. What is the nugget? Why do I really think, if I'm going to condense it into one sentence, why the metaverse won't work? Let me tell you guys. Because there's no point to having a life there. Minecraft, the point is building, exploring. Okay? Creating your own story by exploring a never-ending world. Fortnite has its own inbuilt economy, and a very strong one, probably stronger than many real-life economies, where you level up by joining competitions, being the last man standing, etc. It has a point. You go there and you have a point. You have an objective. You have a goal. On Meta's metaverse, there is no point to being there. They've partnered with Microsoft Teams, for Christ's sake, to make work. Who wants to go to a metaverse where their boss is watching them? Who wants to do that? That's not how I want to have fun. That's not how I want to relax. That's not where I want to shop. It's not where I want to have meetings. It's not where I want to socialize. I would rather jump on Minecraft and play Minecraft with my friends, because these metaverses already exist. They're just not called the metaverse, Mark Zuckerberg. And good luck trying to compete with Fortnite and Minecraft, because they already have the share of the audience. Guys, you've written a bunch of great comments, and I'm going to get to those after the break. But first, I'm going to post the poll, which is Facebook's metaverse is doomed to fail. True or false? You'll tell me if I'm right or wrong. Friends, I'll see you in a few minutes. Hey guys, if you'd like to support the show, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/professional bohemian. There you'll find VODs of the episodes as they are recorded live, blogs, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. If you'd like to watch the show live, you can do so on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, and you can participate in the polls we use in the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or Twitter @ProBoh, ProBoh. Okay, on with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show, and oh my god, are we having a good time here tonight. For those of you listening on the radio, it's currently 9 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. How you doing, friends? For those of you joining us in the UK, watching live, it's 7:30 p.m. For those of you here in Spain, Central European time, it's 8:30. Eastern Standard Time, New York, 3:30 p.m. and in Australia, 6:30 a.m. How you doing, my friends? Welcome back to the ProBoh Show. If you're just tuning in, what did you miss? We were talking about all sorts, about Elon Musk and Stephen King arguing on Twitter. We were talking about plastic recyclables and how only 5% of plastic you recycle actually gets recycled. And that is World Vegan Day. You know what I mean? I'm not a vegan. I've got to say it, because the vegans will only be saying it, won't they? Did you know it's World Vegan Day? Big part of being vegan is telling people you're vegan. Did you know that?
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's trendy. I have 3 dogs just in case there's an apocalypse. I can eat one. That's the truth.
Summer.
No. Summer last.
She's the tubby.
No. It's Ringo first. He's got the most meat.
No.
Yeah. Ringo, then Buddy, then Summer.
No. You have 2. Pick one.
By the way, mine are very small. By the way, for those of you who are Patreons of mine, patrons on Patreon, I dropped a video today, behind the scenes of our Halloween show. It is super cool. I do encourage you to watch it. You know where the link is. Professional Bohemian on Patreon. Go check me out on there. All right, so that's what went down in the first part of the show, and then we looked at an unpopular opinion, which was today, Facebook's metaverse is doomed to fail. So it's basically a new way of enjoying the internet, but using virtual reality glasses. You have your avatar, and you know the Zuck wants you to work on there. He wants you to shop on there. He wants you to socialize on there. Problem is, it's so goddamn boring. So let's see what people are saying. Ravdos said, "Now we know how to find Rob's personal Twitter account. Just follow the retweets." Exactly. Nuria Tam's laughing. Pedro, hopefully, he says. Corporate Alligator, early adopters usually fail, so I think it will fail. But here's the thing, he's not the early adopter. There has been so many metaverses, but because people are looking in the wrong place. Look at video games. Look at every online video game. They are essentially metaverses, especially games like Minecraft, where you can literally just go and hang out with your friends online. I used to do it with my friend Josh all the time. We'd play Minecraft, hang out, go digging and adventuring. Yeah, I mean, look, wouldn't it have been better for for the Zuck to have bought Minecraft. Can't do it. Sorry, Microsoft already did that. But you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, they already exist.
And there are some for exercising as well.
Yeah. You told me about one where you go cycling and you can meet people and talk.
Yeah, you can go to a bar, meet somewhere.
Let's see, early adopters. So yeah, I mean, he's an early adopter of I guess what. See, that's the problem with the metaverse. It's not well enough defined. Here's my issue, right? You have no goal using using Facebook's metaverse. You have no goal in your life. There is no goal. If that was your real life, you would be depressed. Because that's what happens. You have no goals, no objectives in your life. You become depressed. So basically, Zuck's metaverse is just the seventh circle of depression hell. Created by a man robot, Mark Zuckerberg. No wonder he has it. Like of all the tech CEOs, he is definitely the one to create something that is just not fun. You know, he made Facebook not fun anymore. He made Instagram not fun anymore, and now he's making virtual reality not fun too. You know what I mean? Dude, they should employ him in the Department of Defense. He can make war unpopular, and we would live in world peace. I think I've just figured out how we get world peace. We hire Elon Musk as the head of defense. No more wars anymore. Dude, I did it there on my own. You're welcome, world. Okay, let's carry on. How can you lose that much money? Yeah, 30.6 billion they lost of their 36 billion investment. My God. That's just the stock market, says Pedro. Just get, I don't even know there was a Facebook metaverse. Yeah, I think it's only available in the States right now. But it's, believe you me, with a $36 billion investment, they're going to take that thing globally, for sure. There are so many people who don't know how to manage real life, so forget the metaverse, says Nuria. Yeah, great point. That's the thing, like, has Mark Zuckerberg forgotten why people consume the internet? It's because they want an escape from their real life. Like, I can chat to my friends on my mobile phone. Why do I need to go and see their digital avatar? I don't even like calling them. Why would I do that to myself? Why would I want to put a headset on for a work meeting? Come on, so people can see my digital avatar picking its nose? Come on. No one wants that. I don't want that. Let's continue. Rob, you are Nivelathos. Nivelatholess. I am. I'm not doing well today. Club Penguin at its peak was getting 1 million visits a day. Yeah, Club Penguin, a very, very early metaverse without a headset where you controlled an avatar penguin. Yeah, true story. The bridge says, no point. I was thinking the same, Rob. Yeah, there's no point to it. There's no point to it. You're directionless in the metaverse. You're trying too hard, Rob. No one cares about the metaverse. I mean, I would say $36 billion of investment. I would say there are a bunch of people that care, namely Mark Zuckerberg, and right now all the shareholders of Meta. They care deeply about their investment. Good point. Second Life was a big thing years ago, but the idea of metaverse is even less appealing. Exactly. Like, there's a perfect example. Someone tried already to create a pointless place where people can just hang out and waste time. It's called Second Life. People try to monetize it, buy your clothes for your avatar, buy your apartment. They tried, and it failed. What is the Zuck bringing to the table that hasn't already been tried in the metaverse? Oh, I'll tell you what, like, the metaverse characters had legs for a start, so they're already winning there. I'll tell you what he's bringing to the table is a partnership with Microsoft Teams to make it a work device. Dude, I don't even have a work mobile phone. They're going to buy me €1,000 headset. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real, friends. With a girlfriend, what the hell? A girlfriend apologizing to his boyfriend? Marry her now. Rob has issues, big hairy issues, says Gandalf. Poor Lady Bo, dude, she's one of a kind. Seriously, I'm so flabbergasted.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's from Symbol. Pedro, your voice sounds fine. There you go, sweetheart. Your voice sounds fine.
At least.
Yes, you forgot yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's results of the poll, they were bad. I lost by 78%. And we're going to try and remember at the end of the show to give the results of the poll today. Okay, I'm going to try and remember. Remind me if I forget.
I've already forgotten.
Have you? Yeah, me too. I don't know where to put it in my show notes, so I remember. I love the fact you were arguing about which dog to eat first during the apocalypse. This is terrible. Decidimos watch which dog to eat first. No, we've decided. It's Ringo.
No.
Sorry, guys. Okay, no worries, Pedro. The bridge. What do you exercise? Your thumbs? Exactly. That's what the metaverse
Cycling.
is about. Yeah.
The
app.
Yeah.
That you were talking about, cycling. All right, friends. On that note, let's go to 100 humans. Okay, we have to be quick through today's 100 humans, guys. We have to be quick. So here we go. It was a long walk to work through snow-capped mountains and river valleys. And on that walk, I encountered 100 humans, and I asked them all a question. Name something you would always forget if you didn't write it down. For me, that's everything.
Yeah.
Everything, especially saying the results of the poll. The end of the show. Name something you would forget if you didn't write it down. I asked them that question. They gave me their answers. I have the 7 most popular answers here. Your job in chat is to identify those 7 answers. Okay, dude, how do you know the whole VR headset price won't plummet in the near future if it works? It might. It might. But, I mean, have you seen the graphics on the thing? It looks like PlayStation 2 graphics. And come on. It's just not good technology, Symbol. It's not good technology. All right. Okay, so Ravdos has started us off with password. Name something you would always forget if you didn't write it down. A password. A password. You wouldn't believe this, friends, but it's not there. Plus, they say you should never write down your password.
Yeah, but if you don't write your passwords...
I don't have it written down anywhere, my password.
No?
No. Nowhere. What's it? That defeats the purpose. So someone mugs me, mugs my wallet, and they get all the passwords to my online accounts as well as my credit card. Thanks. Thanks, prison. Thanks, criminals. Metaverse is like having something with a human silicone doll. Maybe that's the next add-on. Dude, at least if the Zuck did that, at least there'd be a purpose for going on the metaverse. Okay, let's continue. Shopping list. A shopping list, says Nuryatam. Shopping list, grocery list. Is it there? Yes, it is. Well done. 18 of 100 humans said shopping list or a grocery list. It's in second place. Well done, well done. All right, let's continue. Ooh. Groceries. So Nuryatam and Ravdos share that second place. Ravdos says a phone number. Phone numbers. His phone numbers there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Give him a round of applause. 43 of the 100 humans said phone numbers. Well done. It's in first place. Ravdos snatching the crown back. Mine. Phone numbers. Well done. Symbol says email address. Email address.
Yeah, that too.
Symbol says that. Ravdos said that. Anyone else? I don't think so. Okay. So email address. Well, let's just say addresses, full stop. All right, addresses. Email or physical addresses. Is it there? Yes, it is. It's in 7th place with 3 of the 100 humans saying addresses. Well done, guys. Okay, let's see. Bank account number and routing number, says Gandalf. Bank account number and routing number. It's not there. It's not there. Symbol, Instagram account. Write down your Instagram account. It's not there. I asked 100 humans to name something you always forget if you don't write it down. When I last took a paracetamol medication, is it there? No, it's not. No, it's not. You've got 3 of the 7 so far, guys. Medical appointments. Medical appointments. Well, while we're saying appointments, let's just say appointments, right? Medical appointments. Appointments, I'm going to go see my mum, whatever. Medical appointments. Appointments. Is it there? Yes, it is. Well done. You guys have got the top 3 now. Nuryatam's on fire. First place and third place. She's killing it. Appointments is there with 12 of the 100 humans saying appointments. Well done. Okay, Ravdos says anniversaries. An anniversary.
And birthdays.
Anniversaries, birthdays. Yeah, let's see. Anniversaries and birthdays. Gandalf said birthdays. Let's give them the point. Well done, guys. 4 of 100 humans say anniversaries, birthdays. It's there and it's in 6th place. You guys are missing 2. Ooh. My partner's name, says Scott Alligator.
I hope not.
And then when she's around, he just puts a name tag on. Hello, I am. His partner's name there. No, it's not, sadly. Exams and meetings. You know what, actually? Let's go back to this. My partner's name. Maybe not partner's name, but people's names, right? You would write down people's names in an address book or whatever. You don't want to forget their name. You write it down, commit it to memory. You know what, Corporate Alligator? I'm going to give it to you. Well done. People's names is there. 7 of 100 people said people's names, and it is in 5th place. Ooh, you're just missing one more. You're just missing one more. Let's see, we've got exams, meetings, your IP, weddings, parties. None of those are there. None of those are there. Let's give them a wah, wah, wah. I'll give you a...
I was thinking...
I'll give you a clue. There are things that you have to do. I mean, nowadays it's much more common that these things would just leave at a certain date from your bank account automatically. But there are still some of these things that you have to pay by a certain time. There is no direct debit, and you have to kind of make a note in your calendar and make sure you do this one obligation. Okay, so what was it? Ravdos has come up with an answer. He says to pay bills. And it's there. Well done. 8 of 100 humans says to pay bills. Well done, Ravdos. All right, guys, that was today's 100 humans. Since Halloween is almost over, do share some horror stories. You missed it. Our Halloween episode was yesterday. No, it wasn't. It was Sunday. What am I talking about? Kim of Tag. Bwah, bwah, bwah. All right. Oh, but you can listen to the podcast, Kim of Tag, on all your good podcast directories. And we dressed up as Kiss. It was an awesome show. All right then. Let's do the rundown. In position number 7 was addresses, something you would forget if you didn't write it down. In position number 6, birthdays. In position number 5 was people's names. Basically, people's names and birthdays. That's what I have Facebook for. That's the only reason I have Facebook now, is to remember those 2 things. Okay, next one. Position number 4 was paying bills. You write it down so you don't forget. In position number 3 was appointments. In position number 2, grocery lists or shopping lists. And finally, in position number 1, to Nuryatam, congratulations. 4 numbers. You came first today. All right, let's go to complete the news. If you don't know how to play this game, where have you been? It's very easy. I'm going to give you a news headline. You, my friends, are going to identify, or I'm going to leave some information out. You're going to identify that information that is missing. If you're watching the show, but you're too nervous to participate, this is your moment. All you have to write is A, B, or C. So let's do the first one. Here we go. All right, this is a news about Alzheimer's disease, Alzheimer's and dementia. Okay, so their news headline is blank could increase your risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. Blank could increase your risk for Alzheimer's and dementia. Is it A, the overuse of social media? Is it B, picking your nose? I don't know how you say that in Spanish. You've told me a bunch of times.
Metérselo en la nariz.
Really? Oh, man. You can't think of a nice verb for that, picking? Minar la nariz or something like that.
Buscar mina.
Is it A, overuse of social media, B, picking your nose, or C, playing video games? Blank could increase the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. Is it A, overuse of social media, B, picking your nose, C, playing video games? See a couple of C's, two A's, a B's come out there, two B's. Oh my God, have we got a three-way tie? I'm going to take that as a win. If there's a three-way tie, I win this round.
What are you saying? No.
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's no clear winner, which means I fooled everyone.
No.
Okay, A and C are currently in the lead, which is overuse of social media or playing video games. Let's get a drum roll, Lady Boy. Picking your nose could increase the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. I threw you there. You guys always say B because we all know wrong. And I got you. Well done.
Why?
He says BS. I call BS, says Corporate Alligator. No, here we go. Nose picking could increase the risk for Alzheimer's and dementia. This is from neurosciencenews.com. Griffith University researchers have demonstrated that a bacteria can travel through the olfactory nerve in the nose and into the brain in mice, where it creates markers that are telltale signs for Alzheimer's disease. Yeah. The study published in the journal Scientific Reports showed that Chlamydia pneumoniae used the nerve extending between the nasal cavity and the brain as an invasion path to invade the central nervous system. The cells in the brain then responded, depositing proteins which are the hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. There you go. Don't pick your nose, friends. Or at least wash your hands first. And maybe after. And don't shake my hand. And carry hand sanitizer. All right, next piece of news. All right, piece of news number 2. Where is it? There it is. Let's see. Oops. Okay, here we go. Okay. Lottery winner keeps 30 million jackpot secret from blank. Ooh. Lottery winner keeps a 30 million jackpot secret from blank. Is it A, the tax office, whatever that is to you? That could be, I don't know, tax offices, inland revenue, or is it, how did they say it? IRS, Inland Revenue Service. I don't know. So it keeps, did he keep it secret from the IRS, Inland Revenue Service, or Hacienda here in Spain? I'm trying to think of what we call it in England. I can't remember. My God. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. Did he keep it secret from A, the tax office, B, his work colleagues and boss? So he continued working. I'll give you a clue. This is news from China, if that helps. Okay. Lottery winner keeps 30 million jackpot secret from A, tax office, B, work colleagues and boss, or C, wife and child. A, B, or C? A, B, or C, friends? I think depends on how deep you dig. You hit the brain, now you're going to be dumber than you are now. Eating burnt toast lowers your life expectancy by 20 years. Hey, it was in a scientific journal. I didn't pick it out. And those of you who are on my Patreon, you'll get all the links to check it out yourself. A, B, or C? Here we go. Seeing, C's overwhelmingly the top answer. We've a few people saying B. No one said A, the tax office. All right. Lucas Though Art, welcome. Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs in the British equivalent of the IRS. Thank you. Kim of Tag. MJ Symbol said A, the tax office. A few people said work colleagues and boss, but everyone says wife and child. Let's get a drum roll, Ladyball. This piece of news from Bloomberg. Lottery winner keeps 30 million jackpot secret from his wife and child.
Oh, wow.
You got me on that last one. It's a draw today, friends.
Yo te mato.
A man in southern China, you would never find out. Maybe I'm a millionaire now. A man in China is keeping his 219 million yuan, that's 29 million in dollars, lottery jackpot, a secret from his wife and child, saying he was worried that the winnings might make them lazy. Can you believe that?
No.
I wonder what he's doing with the winnings.
What an
Soul.
Yeah.
As soon as you said it was in China, I knew right away, says Corporate Alligator. Gotcha today, Rob, said the Brit. Yeah, I can't fool you guys. The man identified only as Mr. Lee went alone to the lottery office to claim his prize. The Nanning Evening News reported he wore a bright yellow costume that covered his head in photos, showing him accepting the prize. He doesn't want to make his wife and child lazy. This man could be my hero. He's every month I need to give a Hero of the Month award for a piece of these newses. He's my Hero of the Month for the last 2 months. What an soul. Alma de R. Right. Pretty reasonable, says King of Tag. Yeah, I mean, that's a bad excuse. Ladybug, you would castrate me chemically if I did that to you.
Bueno.
All right, friends. Oh, my God, what a great show. We've talked about everything from Elon Musk to picking your nose causing Alzheimer to lottery winners in China, things you forget if you don't write them down. My God.
The poll.
The poll. Okay. 100% of the people agreed with me today. Thank you, guys. Can we get a round of applause? And yeah, Facebook's metaverse is doomed to fail. 100%. I love it. At least we remembered on a win, Lady Mo. I don't mind when we forget on the losses. All right, friends, that's all we've got time for. So many things you could have been doing today. Instead of doing those things, you decided to spend some time with me, and it means the world. See you tomorrow for more ProBoh Show.